Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Dusklands with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we continue with King Glendon the Wise, Darklyn. And I think we were invading the Reach, wasn't we, the last episode? Yes, we was for our first war of the Reach to take quite a decent amount of land. Now, we did get rid of all that border gore recently, which meant there was a hell of a lot of random stupid house names that needed to be replaced with custom house names by you guys. So we've got a lot of those to get through, so let's start off with those before we do get into the episode. So in Stokeworth, we have House Stokeworth, as it's quite easy to make their sigil. We've just done that to keep them around, so that was a very easy one to replace. Hayford, did we already have Hayford? We've got House yeah, we already had them. In Blackwater Keep, we have House Blackrush with a green river on black. Faring Cross, I believe we already had, didn't we? Yes, so we've got to go over to Chittering Brook, I think, where we have House Greys, a white ram on green. In Bywater, we have House Oak, a white tree on purple, which looks very nice. In Woodmere, we have House Gimli with a black axe on orange. In Haystack Hall, we have House Celeste with a white unicorn on blue. In Drake's Grave, we have House Kiss with a red heart on white. And in Gallows Grave, we have House Morgan with a brown and white ship on blue. Okay, so I think that is all of those, so we can get straight into this episode now. Let's unpause, let our sieging carry on. We have a load of positions not filled for some reason, so we need a Master of Laws. Wow, Lord Damon Oak is quite good, so we'll go with him. Fabricate a claim on what? Do we have a claim on Tumbleton? We have a claim on Rollingford, Stokeworth, Hayford, Felwood. So yeah, we've got Felwood under siege. Amberley, which we've got under siege. Tumbleton, we've got a thing, and Bronzegate as well in the Stormlands. Right, so we'll send you to Roseford then. See if we can get a claim on Roseford. We need a new Master at Arms. Lord Kerth of the Antlers, Orion. Okay, wow, he's just as good as his brother, so we'll get him to. What are our children like now? Oh, well grown up, so we'll just get you to train the troops in Duskendale. In Blackwater Bay, how come we've got a claim? Ah, the City of King's Landing. Yes, we need to grant that to you. It shouldn't be the City of King's Landing, we do need to change that, so let's go to the High Lordship of Blackwater Bay, and there should be the... What's the High Lordship? The Lordship of Blackwater Bay, the City of King's Landing. It should be the City of Blackwater. City of Blackwater Rush. Just could do a capital R. City of Blackwater Rush. There we go. That's better. Right, so yeah, let's carry on our siege. We've got another position still missing. A High Admiral. Well, where are our admirals? Where is Lord Farman? Do we not have a Lord Farman now? Apparently not. Okay, so we'll go for... Well, we want someone near the sea. Let's go for our son, Lord Aegon of Rosbeh. He's probably got a pretty decent fleet of his own, and we've got room for an advisor and a priest. Have we got any priests? No. Advisor. Let's go. Who likes us? Lord Blackrush, Lord Lannister. Oh, you've got Lannister, aren't we? Commander of Duskendale, Lord of the God's Eye, Lord Smokey, our cousin. Let's go for him. And we haven't got a priest, so we'll leave that empty for now. Is everybody else doing a job though? Yes, they are. Right. Okay. Let's continue our siege of the Riverland, the Reach. We're currently in Grassy Vale. We're leading this army ourselves with Cletus. Wow, that is incredibly well defended. The only problem with these bulk recordings, as I think I said in the last couple of weeks, is I forget completely what we're on with and what we're doing. Let's put Farwile, Lord Farwile Farman in charge of that with Robin, whoever he is. Let's shove him out there with him. Right, how well defended is Roseford? Pretty well defended. Tumbleton, pretty well defended as well. But if we forward speed things up, we're also making a hell of a lot of money still, which is good. Though I thought my bannerman, Lord Willis Piper, to be a more reasonable man, his request to be allowed to duel his rival, Lord Cletus Greys, is slightly erratic. Lord Willis claims to be constantly subject to affronts from his rival and has asked for the permission to defend his honour. Let's have a look at you, Lord Willis. You are a liberator, apparently, and a poor fighter, and Sir Cletus Greys is also a poor fighter. Let's allow the duel. That could be quite funny. Nothing really happened with it by the looks of it. Nothing too interesting. Okay, why have we got Riverland armies flags here and Duskendale are flags for this army? That's strange. But hopefully it won't take too long to win this war. Your Grace, I humbly ask that you intervene on my behalf against the aggression of Lord Arwood of Mooton, who is invading my lands in an obvious contravention of the peace of the realm. I will order Lord Arwood to stand down, and he has obeyed. Perfect. That's a point. Can we, as we've been ruling a while now, no, we still can't go to High Realm Authority. That's a shame. Would have been nice to make that even more powerful, now that we've been ruling quite a while, and King Glendon the Wise is fairly well loved throughout the Dusklands. I nearly said Andalia then. Under my garnets, my young ward Marianne is slowly mastering the art of swordmanship. That's good. My liege, my work in Rosewood seems to have come to fruition. Perfect. So yes, we'll use that claim. I bet we can't even call you back yet, can we? You've hardly been there any time. No. Prince Aegon of the Dusklands has used a favour on Lord Damon of Bywater to force them to join all their factions. What factions do we have? Crown Loyalists. Perfect. Lower Crown Authority and Prince Amos for the Dusklands. Our half-brother who, yes, a member of the Citadel, so I don't think we really need to worry about that too much. Oh, what the hell, we just died. What the... Whoa. You have a new heir. If you die now, you will play as Prince Glendon of the Dusklands. Okay. Your father, King Glendon Darklyn, has died, and now it falls to you whether to decide to make the funeral being a special event. Yes, he deserves a funeral. Who will you invite to the funeral? All the lords and ladies of the realm. King Glendon has taken his last breath at the age of 40. He died of complications related to gout. Glendon died after a life of cruelty, feeding on torture. Did he? At least the small creatures of his realm can finally rest easy. King Aegon, surrounded by enemies and rivals, we can hope that Aegon's rule is struck short by means of a dagger in the back. Long live King Aegon. Okay, so he's not liked, apparently. So be it. Okay, so Aegon Darklyn has had a longsword added to the treasury, blah, blah, blah. Removing Lord Royce Shoemaker from council has angered those in your court. Right, okay, so we're still at war. We've still got a decent-sized army. We need a new Master of Coin. But let's go with... Yes, you, Lord Celeste, collect taxes in Duskendale. We own Rosby again now, which is also good. One child lacking a focus. Prince Marwyn of the Dusklands. Let's have a look at you. You've got no traits at all and you're good in martial. Let's go for Juta. Why not? Let's be different. What else have we got to do? Set crown focus in Duskendale, of course. Council's in discontent. We need to organise a coronation, but we'll wait for that. Let's have a look at our other children. We've got 3 children. So Prince Glendon of the Dusklands, poor fighter. Hairlip. Decent martial though. Right, let's get you a better guardian straight away as Iron Guardian. Have we got someone with a very good martial? Curth Orion, Willis Piper, but he's a pretty pathetic fighter, so we'll go for you. Yes, and we also want to get you to... I can't change it yet. What are our other children? What's our... Second son was martial as well, wasn't it? Let's get you a new guardian. Someone with... Oh, no. Oops. Somebody with decent martial again. Do we have anyone... Sworn Shield Lord Hornburn of Riverman. There's not really anyone too impressive, is there, to be honest? We'll leave you with us. And then we have a daughter, Princess Lanzia of the Dusklands, who's decent in diplomacy, martial, and intrigue. She hasn't picked up any traits yet, so we won't do anything there yet. Let's design a guardian. Let's just give her someone with good learning for now, then. Who have we got? Jasper, Commander of the Dusklands. Florian, Septon of Rosby. Yeah, let's set you into the Septon, why not? That means we can also have a Septon now, doesn't it? So we need a Maester, Belvazar, Court Tutor, and Septon. Wow, we've got plenty of Septons now. Let's go for Jasper. Get him to perform charity in Rosbed, because it never works in Duskendale. We'll leave your focus for now, dear daughter. Okay, right. And that ends our war as well, which is really annoying. Does that mean we've lost all those claims on the Reach? That is infuriating. Let's march our men home. And we'll see how we can do. At least we can get ourselves coronated, though, which will improve, hopefully, our armies. Why is our wife in hiding? Oh, she's pregnant. Perfect. So hopefully we get another son. At least he's producing kids. That's good. The invitations have been sent to the lords and ladies of the realm to come to the funeral. It's time to prepare for the feast and the funeral itself. The guests will soon arrive. Let's best get on with it. Right, let's have a look at our claims. Do we still... Have we lost a lot of those claims? We claim on the lordship of Felwood, Amberley, Tumbleton, Bronzegate. Yes, we have lost some of those claims, which is a shame. We'll spend lavishly on food. We've got plenty of money, so why not? Yes, reappoint the old council. Your Master of Coin, Lord Baron, has grave news. Part of the castle where the guests would be staying would have to be repaired, or else couldn't guarantee the guests' safety. It would be rather costly, but Lord Baron assured me the repairs would be worth the cost. That's only 20 gold. That's not that costly, is it? Right. And we've had another son. Perfect. Oh, we've had twin sons. Even better. Right, let's disband the armies. All of them. Right, let's have a look what we've got here then. 2 sons. Let's have a look. We've got Ortus, who is ugly. Ouch. And Hoster, who... Okay, so there's not much difference between them. I don't really like those names, to be honest. We've already got a son called Glendon. Marwyn. So let's go for Hoster Darklyn. Hoster's not too bad. We'll go for Hoster for 1. And I don't really like that name. Let's randomise. Mathis Darklyn, Tommen Darklyn, Rymond, Tywin, Lucius, Edmund, Lucius, Royce, Adam, Robin, Aemon. There's 2. We've already got an Aegon. We don't want an Aemon as well. Rhaegar, Maegor. Lots of Targaryen names coming up. Benjicott Darklyn. Yes, Benjicott Darklyn, the ugly child. Okay, so we've got a hell of a lot of kids now. What is our ambition at present as well? To become exalted among men. Can we cancel that? No, we can't cancel that at present. We do have a plot as well. What's our plot? Kill Lord Hostine of Rhaena. Wow, and that's got a lot of backing as well. Damn, that's crazy. We've also got gonorrhea, which is a shame. Can we seek treatment for our illness? Apparently not. That's annoying. Okay, I bet can we even declare war on the Reach still? To claim to literally for nothing hardly. That is so annoying. Can we declare war on the Stormlands? Not for much interest in. And Casterly Rock, declare war. Byford, Mossborough. Right, so we've lost a lot of our claims, which is quite infuriating, to be honest. We can't move you from Roseford either, so that sets us back a little while. So let's just forward things along. We'll get our father's funeral out of the way. All the guests have arrived at Duskendale, and it is now time to start the feasting to celebrate the life of King Glendon Darklyn. Let the feasting commence. That was annoying because we were just about to take a big chunk of Reachland there, so that is really, really infuriating. That's the second time that's happened to us now in this playthrough. Sir Bradamore of Turnbridge Keep has used his attendance to the feast in Duskendale to present a petition for justice before the court. He claims that Zoe of Brockhall made an attempt on his life and demands she be brought to justice. Let's have a look at her. She's no one important, so yeah, we'll arrest her and keep our lords happy. Let's call her for trial and see if she is guilty. Some of the guests weren't satisfied with the food. They never are they? Lord Humphrey Bastion has used his attendance at the feast in Duskendale to present a petition for justice before the court. He claims that Lord Firewall Farman has sullied his reputation through defamation and libel and demands justice and recompense for this slight upon his honour. Lord Bastion, Lord Farwell, he's not guilty. As the feast begins, Lord Byrod Blackrush presented a petition before the court. He says that crime and banditry in Blackwater Keep is increasing. Fine, we'll send Lord Curth Orion to deal with that. And Zoe of Brockhall has demanded a trial before the court, which Lord Orland Vance shall oversee to ensure justice is served. Okay. Court's not impressed. Scutting back and forth, Lord Orland masterfully questioned the accused using every superlative available in the common tongue. He captivated the court, ripping through the accused's defence and showing them to be a liar. He made a strong case. I hereby exile you from the kingdom of the Dustlands. She will walk through the streets naked and back to her cell. Justice, she claims that Lord Willis Piper, he's not guilty. Lord Curth organised a group of men to tackle the bandits and rogues in Blackwater Keep. He successfully captured or killed many prominent criminals, publicly hanging them as an example to others. The problem is now stamped out. The feasting has begun and endless courses you ordered are impressing the guests. I thought they didn't like it a minute ago. The pinnacle of these is enormous pie as usual, yes, and we gain 30 prestige. Wow, we've got a lot of prestige. And so it is done, the funeral is over. Okay, right, and there's not a lot we can do at present, which is really annoying. I forgot that Old Town was now its own kingdom, led by Lord Crane, which is interesting. I don't think we have anything we can do against the Vale, other than an embargo. What about the Bight, as it's currently in... We can actually force the vassalization of the Bight, and give ourselves a bit of Vale land. Send. Let's do it. They will surely honour their obligations. Let's call upon Malaster army, which is pretty decent. 1,400 men. Some people probably won't join in, or will. Willowwood looks like they haven't joined in, which is interesting. Let's call up our main force here, and in Rosby. Call up our fleets as well. That's probably going to be enough men, to be honest. If we get those to... not got enough ships. Let's bring over the Island Army then, where we get most of our fleets from. Let's sail to Duskendale, march there, sail there. That should hopefully give us enough manpower. Maidenpool maybe as well. Let's call up the Maidenpool army. Not enough ships again. Damn it. March there instead then. Bring the ships around and then we'll sail round there instead. And then these 1,400 men, let's march those straight onto the Bight. Try and take it quickly. Are they at war against... No, who are the Bight currently at war against then? Just us. So they are actually independent. That's interesting. Good. We'll try and take that then as quickly as possible, hopefully. We'll let her rot for now. We do need to organise our coronation once this war is over as well. We should have enough ships here now. 130 ships. Another 20 on the way, if it will let me freaking click on them. 130 ships merged together. 5,000 men. Another 2,500 on the way. About, well, 20 ships that will have a few more men. Can we call up some armies up here? Wow, 6,000 men there from the crossing. Perfect. We'll march those over there as well then. We probably won't need any of these men that are down here then. Probably called those up for no reason. My co-conspirator, Lord Farwell of the Duskstone, has let me know that Lord Hostine of Raynet will die by poison wine at the upcoming banquet. Perfect. He wants him dead for some reason, so we'll let him finish him off. Your Grace, we've received word from deep down. Lord Butt has led in a coalition in defence of the Bite. Okay, so has the Starks, and then something about dragons. So nothing too important, that's fine. There's no one who can probably oppose us. Do you know what? Let's just disband that army. We're not going to need them. We'll sail these around to the Bite. We should have enough men on those fleets with what we've got here. And we'll just disband the Mutin army. I don't think we're going to need them when they finally arrive at their destination anyway. Our fleets should get there very quick. We'll disband that army. Not going to need it. The Bite, I guess the Bite aren't going to have a lot of manpower. I think they're old gods in this area as well. Your Septon Jasper reports Septon Florian of Rosby has been humbled by your endless generosities to the poor. Perfect. Failure, Lord Hostine of Raynet did not drink the wine and my complicity was discovered. Oh dear. Never mind. Your Grace, I believe Zoe of Brockhall has been on your custody for too long. I accept your offer. We've humiliated her. We can get the gold for her. Right, 150 ships. Let's land the men in the Bite. Capture the capital, which is Scorched Vale, isn't it? Yes, and Crow's Barren. Easy to take both of these. At least we expand and get some Vale land then. That could give us a foothold into the Vale. Troubling news from the Battle of Scorched Vale, Your Grace. Your uncle commander, Elston Darkling, has been captured. He was bested in direct single combat by the enemy commander, Chief Torrin Craycroyd, and has been taken to Scorched Vale as a prisoner. That's fine. We'll soon get him back when we sack the castle. Your uncle, Elston Darkling, has been captured. Yes, we know. There we go. Perfect. Right. It shouldn't be too hard to siege both of these down and get them under our control. I'm guessing they're not going to be overly well defended. How would it 260 defenders in the capital? Easy then. Easy victory. Let's just go for the assault. Your Grace, I'm pleased to report that I captured some high-valued prisoners after our successful siege of Blackholme. I hereby turn them over to you for your judgment. Clap Chief Torrin in irons. Perfect. We've captured him. Offer peace and enforce demands. Send. The Riverland, the Bite, vassalization war has ended. King Aegon of the Dusklands has won. Perfect. Right, so let's disband our troops. Let's dock the fleet. Can we create the High Lordship, or does he already have the High? Ah, it looks like he already has the High Lordship. That's fine. He can keep that High Lordship. We'll disband our fleets once they dock. And there we go. We're wrapping around at the top of the Vale now, which is perfect. Can we do anything against the Royces? We can try and claim Coldwater Burn for Chief, for the chief that we've just taken. Claim Coldwater Burn for somebody else. Claim Crabshaw. So there's a few things we can do, but nothing overly exciting at present. But at least we've took a little bit of land. It gives us a foothold into the Vale, doesn't it? Why we can't do much else, and while we're waiting for those claims to be remade in the frickin' Reach now, considering we lost so many of them. But we will end this episode here, guys. So thank you all so much for watching as always. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you've enjoyed. That's a point. Are these random houses? Yes, they are. So these are hill clansmen, guys. So if you want to think of two houses for these hill clansmen, then please feel free to go ahead and do that. But yes, thank you for watching once more, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode of House Darklyn.